Hey guys, and welcome to the third game from Face to Face, Season 10, round 18. This is Dark Eldar vs Sisters of Battle on Fata Morga, played between Splash and PhoenyxX. On the top side we have Splash with Sisters of Battle, and he goes probably fast tier 2. He places Adeptus Convent, Plasma Generator. One builder builds the Adeptus Convent, another one builds the Plasma Generator, so Splash will be able to click tier 2 pretty fast. On the bottom side we have PhoenyxX. Dark Eldar, he went for Dark Foundry, Generator, Mandrake, squad, 2 squads. And let's see what will he do. With Mandrakes, obviously he will capture the strategic points and build the listening posts with a Tortured Slave. He's waiting here. He probably will place the Homunculus Laboratory. That's right. And he does not go here to build the listening post. Instead he goes on the forward point, on the front one, since Seraphim's could get in here and decap. So a Tortured Slave should build this first. But on this side we have 50% away to tier 2 already. This is basically what PhoenyxX did on Meeting of Minds. He did the same, but now Splash does it with the sisters. I'm not sure how this will work. Fast Celestian squads. Don't know how this is working versus Dark Eldar, so we'll have to find out. One Mandrake squad gets here and will be able to kill the missionary or decap, because missionary can run away. Yeah, Splash controls it. Very bad situation right here for sisters. Also on this side Hellions came to kill the builder. Of course Splash is tier 2, but look at his economy income, plus 50 to 10, that's very low for tier 2. He will only have 2 missionaries, 2 builders and 1 Celestian squad. That will be the entire Sisters of Battle army. Of course he can add 1 more Celestian squad. Yeah, he makes 2. And PhoenyxX in this time makes the River Jet Bikes and Hellions. And he will probably make the Poison, yeah. Poisoned Blades, that's very good research for close combat weapons on Dark Eldar. It gets on Hellions, Mandrakes, basically on all the Dark Eldar units. This poison is very dangerous. But Celestian have lots of HP. That's a little problem. Even though one squad is almost dead right here under the jet bike. There's 2 models in this squad. No armor for sisters because there's no armory. And Celestian do not have their armor upgrades. And because of that, they should be running away from these Dark Eldar units, because we are losing. Dark Eldar units have low HP, but they deal more damage. This is the problem. So Celestians can't really fight them. Now even the bikes approaching and Mandrakes will tie them up, so Celestians have to run away. One squad is half HP, another squad is almost down. We have 80 to 10 economy for PhoenyxX. He can pressure more on tier 1 and 5. That's the right thing to do. Do not allow Sisters of Battle to get his mass of Celestian squads, because that will be a huge problem later on. So Dark Eldar have to keep the pressure, keep killing all these Celestians, so Splash will have to invest all his resources on reinforcements in these squads. If Dark Eldar will retreat now, Sisters might win. That's why Dark Eldar must keep the pressure. He must tie up the Celestians, and that's what he's doing. Even though he doesn't really have enough squads. 2 jet bikes, one is almost down, yeah. 2 jet bikes left. 2 Mandrake squads and Hellions. Against 1, 2. Only 2 Celestian squads. And look at Splash economy, it's 80 to 10. Same on the Dark Eldar side, but Dark Eldar's army is more powerful right now, even if it's tier 1 and 5. And Celestians are tier 2, but the Celestians will lose. They simply get tied up by the Mandrakes and shot from behind by those jet bikes. 2 more generators being built from Phoenix right here, not the best placement, but he's controlling the game, so why not? He is not afraid of that location. Map vision, no critical locations controlled by Dark Eldar. Splash controls the right hand side critical location. And his economy is 86 to 20, he builds an Inferno turret, so he will be able to fight under the fire of this turret. He will probably run there with his Celestians, so Dark Eldar army will receive the damage from this turret. Well, at least the Mandrakes will, and Hellions, because the jet bikes do not really get damaged by that Inferno turret. 2 squads of Celestians here, they must deal with the jet bikes ASAP, because that's the main threat. The problem is that in close combat units from Dark Eldar, Celestians are not able to shoot because they get tied up in close combat. That's the biggest problem for Sisters right now. So that's what I was talking about. Splash gets in here under the turret, so at least Mandrakes and Hellions receive some damage from that turret. But this turret is not enough, it gets focused by the Mandrakes and it will get destroyed very soon. 4 River jet bikes still alive, Mandrakes still alive, Hellions still alive. Basically, I don't know what Splash can do here. More jet bikes coming. Well, his economy at least is not that bad. I mean, Splash economy 86 to 20, but still not enough army. And it would be great if he will be able to build the Armory, so armor research for Celestians could be very useful, and Inferno pistol. On the bottom side, Dark Eldar goes tier 2, his economy is 80 to 30, he does not upgrade any listening posts. This one would be great if it will be upgraded, because he has lots of energy anyway. And by the time he hits tier 2, that listening post will pay up quite fast. Also, it can deal damage if Celestians will try to get here. So upgrading at least one strategic point, I don't think it's that bad. The damage from the listening post upgraded on Dark Eldar is very high. Generator goes down only now here, because all this time Hellions were busy at tying up the Celestians. But, well, Splash has another generator here, so his income in energy is still plus 10. 86 to 10. Good harass from Dark Eldar. He does not let Celestians get out of their base. No, the relic got destroyed and decap. Well, at least Celestians are with their weapons, anti-vehicle weapons. And the Confessor must be done. Without the Confessor, there's no way Splash can win. Also, holy icons are required for faith generation. Otherwise, the Confessor will not be able to cast his abilities. And also the armory for sisters is required. Armory, I think, will be even more important than Confessor at this point, because Celestians need their armor upgrade. Holy icons being researched. Yeah, the missionary will be able to cast the healing once the faith will be enough. A little engagement here by sisters with all his Celestians, but we can see that there's lots of units that can tie up the Celestians, but all the river jetbikes get destroyed. Now the jetbikes are not a threat. The main problem right now is these Hellions and Mandrakes. So with the armory, for example, Celestians will get their armor upgrade, they will get the blade upgrade and Inferno pistol, so their damage both in ranged and close combat will increase. That's why armory is very important right now, but lots of Celestians here died. Well, at least they destroy the jetbikes. Global upgrade was done by Phoenix, by the way. That's why he refuses to upgrade the listening post to LP2, he made the global upgrade instead. This is also a viable option. And the rest of the energy he will spend on the upgrades. On this side, 74 to 20 economy, worse than on Dark Eldar. Finally the armory is up, the Pristine Sanctuary, this is Sisters of Battle armory, and here can be done the upgrades. But I'm afraid it's way too late right now. If this armory was made earlier, it could mean the world to splash, but not now. His economy is way too low, I would say. Yeah, he makes the armor, dramatically increases maximum health of all infantry squads. If this armor and swords were made like 3-4 minutes ago, or even 5, sisters could win right here in this fight. With armor and swords and Inferno pistols, they could win the fight. Inferno turrets probably were the mistake. Instead of building 2 Inferno turrets, Splash could just go for the Pristine Sanctuary and somehow manage these Celestians, not lose them. 62 to 20 economy, this is very low. Well, at least he's having his mass of Celestians. But Phoenix also has 2 Hellion squads, the Archon was made, and 4 river jetbikes. Also 1 Mandrake squad. And all these units can tie up Celestians and even win them, while river jetbikes can shoot. Also Malediction was casted again on Celestians by the Archon ability. Also Stun can be casted. Yeah, Celestians go down here. Healing is being used by the missionary on 1 squad, but 1 healing wouldn't be enough. So as you can see, Splash with very little army. 3 Celestian squads, that's not enough. 4 Celestian squads, but anyway, this one basically is dead, only 1 member with 200 HP. It will get destroyed now by the river jetbike, yeah, it's down. What does Splash make again? Celestians, of course. His economy is too low, he wouldn't get enough resources for the Confessor anyway. So he adds Celestian squad instead. But as I've said earlier, it's too late. Now Phoenix can even go tier 3. He will have enough energy soon and make the warp beasts Or he can add the witches instead. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He goes for the witches. He can upgrade an LP2, but he does not want to. I wonder why. He has floating energy anyway. Now a good engagement from Dark Eldar with the witch's ability. The movement speed of all these units increases and probably the attack speed as well. Not sure about the damage, if it increases or not. Malediction again, casted on Celestians. Good job here. It forces one squad to fight each other, fight themselves, shoot themselves. I think it only works on the squads that are ranged combat. In close combat they do not fight each other in close combat, I mean. The malediction does not affect the close combat units somehow. It only does not allow the enemy to control them, but they do not damage each other. 74 to 20 economy for splash, but this is a game over. I am afraid there is lots of Dark Eldar army, much more powerful. Only 2 Celestians, the third one captures the strategic point. Well, Hellions with Archon alone can deal with them. But there's also witches and river jet bikes, also mandrakes. Can get in here and finish this game. Interesting fight. $84 to 20 economy for Phoenix. Wow, he upgrades 1 listening posts. At the 16th minute, 17th minute, very late. Yeah, this is game over right here. Dark Eldar wins the fight. Hellions, witches, Archon fought all the Celestians down. And this is the end. GG gets called. And this is the end. Well played. Let's look at the score. 97 units killed by Dark Eldar and 53 by Sisters. Not that close. Lots of Celestians got killed, and I think the main mistake from Sisters of Battle was in not building the Armory at time. Instead he built turrets and was reinforcing all the time those Celestians. I'm not sure what he could have done better, but I think Armory, faster Armory and the upgrades could be a good option for Sisters. On resources, Dark Eldar wins. 1000 more in resources, that's pretty big of a difference for such an intense game with battle going the entire game. Also fast tier 2 from Splash didn't really work. He probably expected, I don't know, maybe mass river jet bikes without Hellions. So in that case Celestians could work. But Dark Eldar made the Hellions and also mandrakes and poison, so the Celestians were pretty much useless the entire game, especially without their upgrades on swords, inferno pistol and armor. So that's it with the third game. The score now is 2-1 in Dark Eldar's favor, and 2 more games are about to come. Stay up to date, subscribe if you are new, and leave your feedback below the video. Thanks for watching.